join Dan Bronson and all of us on the stage in singing "O Canada."
Of Sir Sanford Fleming College declare this 2018 Convocation officially open.
I would like to thank Dan Bronson and the piper Jeffrey Hamilton. Please be seated. I would like to call to the microphone Christine Rigo, a faculty from the School of Justice and Community Development, to bring a tribute to the graduates from the First Nations community.
Ani, Bozo, Shigong, Tanzi, hello everyone. My spirit name is Wasienquat. My given name is Christine Rigo. I'm a status member of Lac Seul First Nation, and I'm part of the Moose Clan. For those of you who may not be aware, it is in our teachings that we must first introduce ourselves in order to share who we are, where we come from, and our intentions for being here. It is also a sign of respect to open with an acknowledgement of the territory in which we stand upon. Therefore, on behalf of all of us here today, I would like to say miigwech, thank you, to the Mississauga peoples for allowing us to continue to work, live, and in this case, study within their territory and the negotiated treaty lands of the Williams Treaty and Treaty Number 20. As a college that is a signatory to the Indigenous Education Protocol, we believe it is important to not only acknowledge that we conduct business within the Mishkisegig territory, but to also educate our students on what it means to be respectful visitors within traditional lands, territories of Indigenous peoples. Today, you will notice that graduates and some of our staff here on the podium may be wearing medicine wheel pins on their gowns. They have chosen to make a personal declaration that they will carry with them beyond the walls of Fleming College. Students wearing these pins have made a declaration to move forward in their professional and personal lives as people who not only acknowledge the rights of Indigenous peoples, but will be respectful allies to the First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples within the territory that they choose to call home. On behalf of Fleming College, I would say miigwech for being an active participant in the work towards reconciliation. And guests, we ask that you honor these students by giving them a round of applause. Miigwech. Today is a day of honoring the paths and accomplishments of our graduates. As a gift, we offer the tribute of an honor song conducted by the drum. Fleming Aboriginal students and the Fleming Aboriginal Education Council are honored to present the Mindugi Negamal singers, who are a group of community helpers who use song to communicate and embody frequencies that have been gifted by all of creation. And in this state, it is for the purpose of honoring you. Traditionally, songs can be a common language between all living things, animate and inanimate. All over Turtle Island, that promotes connection and unity. These songs, like frequency, like energy, lives within all of us and comes to us all, and it is to be shared throughout all of time. Songs are alive that carry life from the beginning of time and into the future. Please stand. During the honor song, we ask that you please remove your hats and remember to stand proud, as this song is for you. On behalf of Fleming Aboriginal Student Services, and the Fleming Aboriginal Education Council, congratulations and good luck in your future endeavors and on your journeys. Miigwech, Miigwech, thank you.
Congratulations to all graduates.
Thank you so much to Christine and to the Manitou G Nagawemoy singers. Please be seated. So welcome. I'm Maxine Mann, and I'm the very proud Dean of the School of Trades and Technology and the School of Business here at Fleming College. On behalf of the group you see on this podium, but in particular, the Chair of the School of Trades and Technology, Jason Jackson, the Dean of the School of General Arts and Sciences and the Halliburton School of Art and Design, Sandra Dupre, and the Associate Dean of the School of General Arts and Science, Sylvana McDonald, I welcome you here today. I would also like to thank, to my right, Catherine Fairbank, who is here as an ASL English interpreter, for her work during our ceremony. Thank you, Catherine. First of all, I'm just going to do some housekeeping duties. There is staff present throughout the floor here that are on the floor and further out the doors if you would need any kind of assistance during the ceremony. St. John ambulance staff is present if you need some emergency first aid. The ceremony is about an hour and a half in length, and we ask all graduates to remain in the auditorium for the duration of the ceremony. And this is done to respect each graduate as they receive their collar and diploma. And certainly last but not least, everyone is invited to a reception in the Kawartha Trades and Technology Center, which is over that way, immediately following the ceremony. And guests may stay parked where they are. There are golf carts that will be waiting to take you to the reception and back to your cars afterwards. I would now like to call on Dana Empey, Chair of the Board of Governors, to bring greetings on behalf of the Board of Governors, and she will be followed by Dr. Tony Tilley, who will bring the President's remarks.
Good morning, graduates, family and friends, and platform guests. Greetings and welcome on behalf of the Fleming College Board of Governors. I'm very happy to be at Sutherland campus today, celebrating our graduates, and I would like to extend my sincerest congratulations to all of you. Graduation is a time of celebration, reflection, and excitement. Celebrate the incredible achievements that you've accomplished during your time at Fleming. Reflect on the friendships that you've made and the journeys that you've completed, and acknowledge the excitement of what lays ahead. This week, we're celebrating over 2,400 graduates from more than 60 programs throughout the college. These programs provide applied learning that will be felt well into your future careers and aspirations. You are qualified and skilled graduates with the tools that you need to do really great things. Here at Fleming, we strive to create a supportive environment where students can put their knowledge into practice. Our core promise to our students is learn, belong, become. These three words embody so much of what we endeavor to do to ensure you, the students, have a memorable and meaningful journey while you're here at Fleming. We want you to learn, to broaden your knowledge and your skill set. We want you to belong to the incredible Fleming community, and now, as you leave the college today, belong to an impressive group of Fleming alumni. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your journey, and we look forward to seeing you grow and prosper in the future. Thank you.
Members of the board, platform party, graduates, and guests. First of all, welcome one and all. It's wonderful to have such a crowd here supporting our graduating class of 2018. I often like to remark that among the guests of our graduates are usually 4 generations. Your own generation, parents, some grandparents, and even some children of our graduating class. So 4 generations here to support you. That's a remarkable part of this ceremony. If you're one of the children, if you're a son or daughter of one of our graduating class here, could you give me a little wave there? Hello back there. Good. Some others down here? Well, good to have you here, all of these generations. Speaking of 4 generations, Piper Jeffrey Hamilton told me before the ceremony he's a 4th generation bagpiper. Nice to see those traditions carried on. And I do love the way that Convocation starts with the pipes, with O Canada, and with the honor song, all very important components of how we mark this occasion and honor the graduates. Speaking of honoring you, we have a lot of people in the hall, but we have a number who could not be with us traveling to this location today. But fortunately, this ceremony is available to people across Canada and around the world over the internet. And graduates, if you turn and look to the back of the auditorium here, you'll see exactly how that goes from Peterborough, Ontario to different parts of the world so that your moment as you cross the stage is captured that way. Last night we had an awards ceremony and were able to honor a number of our graduating class from our various program areas this morning and this afternoon. And graduates, as I mentioned to you last night, or award winners I should say, I'm going to ask you now to rise collectively and be acknowledged by this convocation. Award winners, please rise. We are excited, graduates, to recognize and applaud the many accomplishments that you have achieved. You've done a great deal during your time here at Fleming, developing skills that are a reason why people choose to attend Fleming College and colleges across Ontario. At the same time, you have developed more than skills, as our Fleming College vision statement references. You have demonstrated key personal qualities and attributes when you made it through a very stressful time, a strike of 5 weeks duration in the fall semester. I'm sorry that you had that experience. In fact, we are sorry, as board members, leaders, faculty, and staff, that you had that experience, but I congratulate you, as I thank all of those who worked with you following the return to classes, particularly our faculty, for your determination, resolve, and capacity to bounce back. Those are qualities that you will no doubt need to draw on from time to time. Such personal characteristics are very important. As you know, today we are recognizing our graduates in the School of Trades and Technology, in Arts and Heritage programs associated with the Halliburton School of Art and Design, but taught at this campus. Third, we note the accomplishments of graduates in the School of General Arts and Science. I have a particular affinity for all 3 of these groups, having been involved in the creation of the Kawartha Trades and Technology Center, having a great appreciation for the work of our museum students. And if you see page 21 of your program, you'll see that those students come from far and wide across the country and then go across the country to work in different parts of our nation. And also having done guest lectures in the School of General Arts and Sciences, which I really enjoyed. To those student groups, you all play special roles in this college, and you will play special roles in different parts of Ontario and Canada. Speaking of Canada, a few years ago, I had just finished 6 days of paddling on the Yukon River, arriving at Dawson City. I didn't look my best, but I had this t-shirt on as I arrived in Dawson City. See that? You see that on the internet there? Okay, good. That's great. And I was walking along the gravel road and the wooden sidewalk, and someone came up to me and said, "Are you from Fleming College in Ontario?" I said, "I certainly am." And he said, "Well, I'm going to introduce myself." And he was the president of a small mineral exploration company. And he wanted to explain to me that he had recently employed a graduate of Fleming, and he said, "This person is so good, I'd love to employ 3 more just like him." So that was a pretty special moment to me on the other side of the country, hearing that kind of thing. Graduates, I hope you have a similar type of impact. You inherit from the reputation and efforts of previous graduates. You will in turn pass on this type of legacy to graduates who follow you. Whether you work in Cobourg or Calgary, in the city of Kawartha Lakes or Dawson City, may you carry on the tradition of Fleming College graduates contributing to the success of the organizations they work for and their communities. Ladies and gentlemen, with this convocation, we have a culminating event to the time at Fleming College of our graduating class, and we now wish to give you our very best and our congratulations as you embark on the next stage of your lives. We are so proud of what you have accomplished in your time at Fleming, and we look forward with eagerness to all that you will achieve as you leave Fleming and start the next leg of your life journey. Graduating class, I wish you success in your careers and health and happiness in your lives. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dana and Tony. I would now like to call upon Gail McIntyre, graduate, Art Conservation Techniques and Fleming faculty, to bring greetings on behalf of Advancement and Alumni Relations.
Thank you, Maxine. Good morning. It's my privilege to be a part of this celebration on behalf of Fleming Alumni Relations, and as a very proud Fleming College graduate myself, I would like to welcome you to a strong and diverse network of more than 73,000 Fleming College graduates. The Fleming Alumni Network is so much more than just a group of people who have graduated from Fleming College over the last 51 years. We are what Fleming College instilled in us as students. We dare to dream. We continuously expand our knowledge and our skills. We share our knowledge and our expertise. We are creative. We are inventive. We work hard to achieve our goals. We leave a positive legacy, and we build a better future. Having the traits that mirror our namesake, Sir Sandford Fleming, is how we reach our potential, both personally and professionally. And because Fleming has provided its graduates with such an incredible foundation of skills, the alumni network that you and I belong to is simply inspiring. And I have a few fast facts to share. You have a fellow graduate who is a developer of Google Maps. A Fleming graduate is the Dominion Sculptor of Canada. He's responsible for carving the images and the motifs in the walls of the Parliament buildings. He created a sculpture, a bust, of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, and he presented it to her on behalf of the Canadian government. And just a small sidebar story, when he was sending the drawings back and forth to the Queen, she said, "It's lovely, but can you make me look 10 years younger?" And he did. Another fellow graduate generates over $4 million in economic activity annually for Peterborough and the Kawarthas. Our graduates build buildings and equip those buildings with the infrastructure to make them operational. We have graduates who are working on artifacts from the Franklin expedition. Our graduates do amazing things. This means that your work and your commitment to your respective fields matters. The Fleming graduates I just mentioned started out exactly where you are now, waiting very patiently to cross this stage and not knowing what their next steps beyond that might look like. As your Fleming experience taught you, dare to dream, take a risk. As you pursue your career aspirations, I encourage you to maintain the relationships that you've developed during what many alumni say are the most impactful, rewarding, and memorable years of their lives. Once you accept your diploma this morning, or your certificate, you'll be awarded a Fleming College Alumni pin. It'll be your little reminder to stay connected and let us know where you are and what you're up to. Class of 2018, you've worked hard to complete your studies in trades, technology, arts and heritage, general arts and science. Fleming is here to celebrate your success. Your success is our success. Please stay in touch. Congratulations, be proud. Today marks the day that you continue on your journey and make your dreams a reality.
Thank you, Gail. It is my immense pleasure to announce the valedictorian for this morning's convocation, Jacob Gregory, who will receive a presentation from Dana Empey on behalf of the Board of Governors after he makes his valedictorian speech. Start to come up, Jacob, while I talk to people about you, which I know you don't like, but I will. Jacob Gregory is the valedictorian for this convocation, and it is well deserved. To be a valedictorian does not just mean that you have done well academically. It means that your faculty and your peers have recognized you as someone who will best represent the college and your profession in the future, and Jacob personifies that. Jacob was the winner of the General Electric Outstanding Achievement Award for the School of Trades and Technology last evening. He is also passionate about science and engineering. He is noted by his faculty to be a team player and a leader in the class. He is also known for his concern around safety in labs, which is close to his dean's heart, and the faculty have noted that his leadership of other students has created a much more safe environment in which to work. He has superior skills in math and physics and problem solving, and he's an excellent communicator. He's also been a math tutor at Fleming College and a volunteer at Open House. Jacob personifies the future of one of the key innovations in Canada, which will be the combining of apprenticeship with technology. He has not only graduated in top of his class in our Instrumentation and Process Controls Engineering Technician program, he has an Honours Bachelor of Science from Trent University in Physics and Astronomy, and he is about to start his apprenticeship in instrumentation with the Ontario Power Generating Corporation. Please join me in welcoming Jacob Gregory.
Oh dear. Well, that was quite the introduction. Thank you. Wow, there's a lot of people here. President Tilley, faculty, platform parties, distinguished guests, proud family members, and above all, graduates. I would like to start by saying thank you to Fleming for not only giving me this great honor, but for inducing me with fear and anxiety at the thought of addressing you all today. The countless hours of sleep I've lost has permitted me to shed a couple pounds and acquire a few more gray hairs. On the plus side, I'm able to fit back into the suit I need to wear this weekend, so I guess it's a win-win. In all seriousness, I spent the last couple of weeks probing my mind on what I ought to say to you all. On a cool, clear evening last week, I decided to immerse myself in the hot tub under the stars in an attempt to relax, hoping a topic would follow the sky and land in my lap. I asked myself, what would 40-year-old Jake say to himself today that would inspire hope, greatness, and make life exciting for years to come? The logical voice in my head quickly answered, he would have nothing to say. 40-year-old Jake does not yet exist. Did you not learn anything in physics? Once I realized this was not the answer I had expected, nor I hoped for, I started to panic. I could feel my heartbeat accelerate, my chest tighten, and my breath became shallow. I quickly sat up out of the water, trying to catch my breath and slow my heart rate. Why is this happening? Why am I stressing so much over this, I thought, as I lay like a starfish on the deck. It was at that very moment that it all kind of made sense. On this delightful day, graduates, we are all gathered here to celebrate our academic successes and bright futures, and here I am, going to speak to you about failure. Specifically, the fear of failure, its importance, and its benefits. I know this may seem paradoxical, but hear me out. While I was coming down from that minor panic attack, I realized the reason I'm so anxious is due to the fact that I'm fearful of failure. Fearful that I will fumble my words or lose my spot in the speech. Fearful that my address to you all will be inadequate. I feel that everyone at some point has had a fear of failing someone or something, whether it be an exam, a class, a sports championship, a relationship. We've all been there. Many people are motivated by their fear of failure just as much as their desire for success, and they don't even realize it. But the truth is, it's ultimately up to us to decide what constitutes as failure and how we're going to handle its adversity. How do I know this, you may ask? And no, the answer is not Google. I know this from experience. Growing up as a young boy, I was paralyzed by fear and anxiety of the unknown. I refused to go to school and would fight daily, tooth and nail, with my parents. When the alarm went off every morning, my 4'0", wiry frame would bolt out of bed and find a place to hide. Once my parents found me, I would get that deer in the headlights look and freeze. Like if I didn't move, they couldn't see me. Once I realized that they could see me, a panic-fueled adrenaline rush would kick in. At this point, I felt superhuman. I could see sound. My little legs exploded from their rest position to a full-on sprint before my parents could even register what had just happened. To this day, I still think Usain Bolt would have been impressed with my start out of the blocks. I'd like to say that this fear and anxiety was short-lived, but that's not the case. This fear of failure and the unknown went well into my teens and all through high school. On average, I missed about a day of school a week and had regular visits to a child psychiatrist to manage my anxiety and depression. It not only wreaked havoc on my mind and confidence, but it completely isolated me from friends and activities that I loved. It was truly debilitating. Even though it was one of the hardest times of my life, it was also one of the most enlightening. The irony of me having this fear of failure is that it made me fail by default. I was so consumed with trying to figure out the way to the top without taking any risks that I hardly got off the ground. Failing means your worst fears have been realized, yet you're still alive. It makes you take a long, hard look in the mirror and forces you to strip back the inessentials in your life. You start to focus on the important things: family, friends, and who you want to be as a person. This is the new beginning, the Renaissance. This is why I feel post-secondary is so important. Many of us experience incredible highs of success and devastating blows of failure that make us question our purpose. This is a place where you're encouraged to be different, take risks, meet new people, generate new relationships, and be yourself. It doesn't only prepare you academically, it gives you a glimpse of what challenges you will face on your new chapter. One of my high school teachers gave a speech on the very first day of grade 12 that has resonated with me ever since, and it goes something like this. When you walk through a cemetery and you read the tombstones, they all hold a very similar content. A name, maybe a phrase they used to say, a birth date, and a death date. But the most important and unique piece is that dash that separates the date of death and the birth date. This dash is what encapsulates that person's legacy. It represents who they were, what they stood for, what they accomplished in their time here on Earth. So graduates, if there's one thing I would like you to take away from this address, it's to change your relationship styles with failure from a negative perspective to a positive one. Don't be scared of failure. Embrace it when it comes. Instead of beating yourself up for what you didn't do, show some gratitude towards what you have done. Give thanks to whomever has supported you throughout this journey and stop comparing yourself to others. Take risks and step out of your comfort zone. In fact, I challenge you all to do something you're fearful of in the very near future. I'm up here addressing you all, and I have a phobia of public speaking. So if I can do it, you can do it too. And finally, look after your dash. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacob. And his words are very true. Take risk. I would like to call upon President Dr. Tony Tilley and the Acting Registrar, Susan Kloosterman, to come to the podium for the formal conferral of diplomas and certificates. Graduates, please rise.
Mr. President, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates here assembled and those not present have qualified in all respects for diplomas or certificates by successfully completing curricula offered by Sir Sandford Fleming College. The faculty have recommended that they be awarded diplomas or certificates in recognition of their academic accomplishments.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of Sir Sandford Fleming College, I do hereby confer on you your respective diploma or certificate with all the honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Please be seated.
I would like to ask Raymond Yip Choi, who will be the graduate name announcer for the School of Trades and Technology, to come forward.
Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for the Carpenter General Apprentice Program, accompanied by their coordinator, Scott Fleming. Samantha Celeste de Matos. Richard Samuel McFarlane. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the Carpenter General Apprentice Program. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for the Carpentry and Renovation Technician Program, and standing in for their coordinator, Simon Mokendance, is Scott Fleming. Stacy Dawn Leeson. Gregory M. Valino. Samuel Norman Lachance. Cole Ronald Lewis. Nicholas Cameron Ormel. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the Carpentry and Renovation Techniques Program. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for the Carpentry Technician Program, and also standing in for their coordinator, Simon Mokadans, is Scott Fleming. Michael Orlando Guido. Rory Hamilton. Jacob Peter Commissar. Johan Copernicus. Samuel Norman Lachance. Again. Cole Ronald Lewis. Nicholas Cameron Ormel. Colin Wilson Pickering. Thomas Yandernall. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the Carpentry Technician Program. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for the Computer Engineering Technician Program, accompanied by their coordinator, George Cito. Zachary Morris. And this is our one present graduate for the Computer Engineering Technician Program. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for the Computer Engineering Technology Program, again accompanied by their coordinator, George Cito. Ralph Castellano. Wyatt Matthew Harrington. Rachel Hyde. Andrew James Patterson Leclerc. Angie Dawn Susie. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the Computer Engineering Technology Program. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for the Computer Security and Investigations Program, and standing in for their coordinator, Blair Brown, is George Cito. Adam Wayne Bennett. Alyssa Marlene Bertrand. Coulson Dean Feltham. James Fournier. Stanley Gorrell. Jared Michael Harrington Gibbs. Anthony Gary Igaric. Kyle Michael Link. Zachary Lester Lucas. Colin Robert Mitchinson. Adam Partridge. Subhas Kapelsh Kumar Patel. Bradley Pigeon. Thomas Andrew Schutler. Tiger Woods. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the graduates for the Computer Security and Investigations program. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for the Construction Engineering Technician program, accompanied by their coordinator, David Belfi. Joseph Patrick Began. Tyler Lennon Fenton. Jacob Dale Hahn. Zachary Sebastian Robert Perkins. Megan Kaufman. Kim Kowalchuk. Jacob Edward Nanny. Dalton James O'Leary. Jessica Sherwood. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the Computer Security... Oh, no, wrong one. Construction Engineering Technician. Ladies and no, wrong one again. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for the Electrical Engineering Technician program, accompanied by their coordinator, Warren Cottrell. Nathan Aola. Jake Daniel Bartoli. Brendan Charles Birkins. Anthony Michael Braska. Cole James Ford. Eli William Horman. Ryan Kearney. Patrick Feely. AJ Kumar Makwana. Kishan Patel. Ravi Prajapati. Joseph Rossiter. Patrick Alvin Sarul. Inaki Vicente. Rahul Kumar Zala. Lovedeep Singh. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the graduates for the Electrical Engineering Technician program. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for the Electrical Techniques program, accompanied by their coordinator, Warren Cottrell. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the Heating, Refrigeration, and Air Conditioning program. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for the Mechanical Techniques Plumbing program, accompanied by their coordinator and current academic chair, Jason Jackson. Oh, I don't have it there. Hold on. Okay, so it's computer. Technical difficulties. Okay, rewind. Mr. President, I have the pleasure of presenting the candidates for Instrumentation and Control Engineering Technician. Jaswinder De Leon. Christian Alexander Dewsbury. Alexander Ernest John Douglas. Andrew Allen Douglas. Taylor Wesley Paul Down. Joshua Bruce D. Fiddler. Jordan Alexander Scott Keats. Ryan James Romig. Jacob Alexander Topper. Joseph William Ward. Connor Jacob Williams. And ladies and gentlemen, those are the graduates of the Instrumentation and Control Engineering Technician program. And now, Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for Instrumentation and Control Engineering Technician Co-op. Graydon Bowman. Valedictorian Jacob Robert Gregory. Marc Laurent Tapsel. Is this the next one? Eric William Arthur Trewin. What's that? Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for Instrumentation and... No, wrong one. Instrumentation and Control Engineering Technician, Co-op. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for Mechanical Techniques Plumbing Program, accompanied by their coordinator and academic chair, Jason Jackson. Thomas James Bierney. Corey Zachary Eldridge. Michael David Elliott. Caleb John English. Daniel Patterson. Sean Powell. Jessie Marie Rendell. Keegan Sands. Darian Ricardo Sparks. Tyler Tubman. Jordan Walsh. Keegan Jonathan Allen White. Robert Joseph Young James. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the graduates for Mechanical Techniques Plumbing program. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for the Trade Fundamentals program. Standing in for their coordinator, Paul Jordan, is Academic Chair Jason Jackson. Jonathan Harnden. Cheyenne Koenig. Bailey Maria Smith. And those are the graduates for the Trade Fundamentals program. here, Daryl. So we're... Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for the Welding and Fabrication Technician Program, and accompanied by their coordinator, Daryl Medusi. Sean Christopher Allen. Tyler Hesling Brittain. Christopher Basil Cleef. Taylor Lynn Cornell. Dean Crutchfield. Nathaniel Robert Dennis. Matthew Gary John Jeffries. Colin Mitchell. Reese Honey. Evan Weldon Partridge. Daniel Dion Rigo. I may have put some down there below. So this is now welding technique. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the graduates of Welding and Fabrication Technician. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for the Welding Techniques program, also accompanied by their coordinator, Daryl Medusi. Emily Nicole Kramer. After these messages, we'll be right back. Colin Mitchell. Reese Honey. Evan Weldon Partridge. Daniel Dion Rigo. So that was which one? That was welding technique. The graduates for the Welding Techniques program. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for the Wireless Information Networking program, accompanied by their coordinator, George Cito. Vaibhav Desai. Gupartap Singh Harry Gill. Rohit Jagota. Komaldeep Kaur. Midhun Matthews. Asif Abdulbhai Patel. Parth Vrajeshbhai Patel. Hashanpreet Kaur. Harpreet Kaur Dahia. Meta Harsh. Sachin Patel. Tikal Kumar Bharatbhai Patel. Alisha Khan Pathan. Sabjot Saini. Amanpreet Singh. Reshma Kaur. Rimaljit Singh. Kokila Kenumula. Gurjinder Kaur. Mit Chag. Anjali Patel. Daval Guvantal Soni. Daval Arankumar Shukal. Navpreet Kaur. Sahil Khosla. Varun. Sohit Kamlesh Kanaugia. Sandeep Kaur Bring. Kaval Deharjal Poriya. Badal Hinesh Gariwala. Sandeep Kaur. Gagandeep Kaur. Pooja Rani. Rutul Bharatkumar Soni. Shreya Atulbai Pujara. Nikita Arun Kumar Parikh. Gautam Trika. Ramandeep Kaur Virk. Wallace Samuel Makwan. Julin Abraham Joseph. Neil Rajendra Kumar Patel. Parimal Nathub Patel. Neil D'Souza. Lovepreet Kaur. Gurwinder Kaur. Neha Punya. Kiran Pren. Rajat Sharma. Satinda Kumar. Harsh Gagandeep Singh Sidhu. Jatinder Singh Chahal. Naveen Murugayan. Vijay Shankar Vanketswara Rao Adala. Mandeep Kaur Bains. Anil Kumar Gudibanda. Manpreet Kaur. Gursimran Singh. Lavjot Singh. Konika Verma. Love, love. It's a song. Pavan Kumar Chilvari. Kanishka Bolepali. Saran Sai Harsha Garpalati. Naresh Madela. Amanjot Kaur. Navdeep Kaur. Harsh Hemant Patel. Dhaval Kumar Bailab Patel. Harvinder Singh. Janavi Anil Kumar Parekh. Partap Singh. Prabjot Kaur. Harmanpreet Singh. Jaskaran Singh Garcha. Akshdeep Singh. Jashanpreet Kaur. Ritu Saini. Arshdeep Kaur Daliwal. Abhishek Garg. Omkar Sandeep Adarkar. Fawaz Chovakaran Orkateri. Rajath Chandran. Jelin Jacob. Dennis Koshi Sam. Sonali Rathod. Urvish Vinub Patel. Bhavik Shailesh Patel. Jatin Kumar Mayani. Digvijay Moda. Vanit Kataria. Ankit Puri. Gurbakash Singh Brar. Rajveer Singh Rihal. Ramandeep Kaur. Dilpreet Kaur. Vijay Siravella. Siva Thadeboina. Ladies and gentlemen, that is almost the whole class of the Wireless Information Networking program.
Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Cultural Heritage Conservation and Management Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Gail McIntyre. Jessica Elizabeth Beeson. Lindsay Earl. Amy Hanna. Karen Dominique Lavoie. Amory Missios. Lindsay Sisson. Maria Warren. The graduates of 2018. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting the graduates of the Museum Management and Curatorship Program, accompanied by Program Coordinator Gail McIntyre. Caitlin Elizabeth Anderson Lundy. Brenna Alexandra Ardeo. Carolyn Boyd. James Dashwood. Emily Dykman. Sydney Kimber Johnson. Chad Menard. Melissa Lagier. Sarah Perskidi. Jacqueline Pruer. Robin Scheffler. Haley Sproul. Katie Verostek. Matt Weichert. Joel Wadhams. Graduates of 2018 Museum Management and Curatorship Program. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting to you the graduates of the Community Integration through Cooperative Education Program, accompanied by their program coordinator, Joan Conley. Darby Michelle Allison. Blair Jewel Bastian. Alexander Thomas Kahn. Luke Andrew James Cooney. Hannah K. Margaret Foster. Megan Frazier. Mercedes Laking. Kenneth John Lynch. Lainey Marchand. Haley McCormack. Louis Michael Perret. Stephen Perkins. Eugene Allen Simpson. Maverick Smith. David Walter Sutherland. Kenneth Towns. Martin McLeod. Nathaniel David Paul Wildsmith Chappelle. Jasmine Victoria Ray. Graduating class of 2018. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting to you the graduate from the General Arts and Science University Transfer Program, Frederick Lee. Oh, I'm sorry, presented by his coordinator, Dennis Vandersbeck. Sorry, Dennis. Sorry. Graduating class of 2018. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting graduates of the General Arts and Science Pre-Health Science Pathway to Advanced Diplomas and Degrees, accompanied by Program Coordinator Aaron Kirk. Michaela Danielle Collins. Alyssa Marie Houghton. Sarah Louise Moore. Lauren Catherine South. Graduating class of 2018. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting graduates of the Pre-Health Science Pathway to Certificates and Diplomas program, accompanied by Program Coordinator Susan Heineman. Shauna Blondeau. Sasha Lynn Forget. Jennifer Hill. And last but not least, Emily Lawrence. The graduating class of 2018.
Well, what an exceptional group. This group comes from as close as right here in Peterborough to coming from as far away as Punjab, Gujarat, various parts of India and other parts of the world. Would you graduates all rise together and be acknowledged as the class of 2018? Thank you very much. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, this is quite a convocation ceremony. We're just a few minutes away from closing it. I want to do a few thank yous on your behalf, first of all. And the first one is a thank you on behalf of the graduates in particular to all of the wonderful family members assembled here and elsewhere who've been here to support you and wherever you have come from to support you. Graduating class, how about a great big round of thanks and applause for your family and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, our Board of Governors is a volunteer board representing the community and bringing community perspectives to the direction of the college. Many thanks to Board Chair Dana MP and Board Member Sue Kloosterman. Thank you very much. Thanks right at the beginning of our ceremony, and also as a proud mother congratulating one of our graduates, our wonderful faculty member, Christine Regal. Thank you, Christine. And thank you, Alumni Representative Gail McIntyre. On the platform party today, and also playing other roles, I'm going to ask this group to stand and remain standing until all are introduced. Vice President Tom Wegar, Vice President Sonia Crook, our MC today, and Dean Maxine Mann, Dean Sandra Dupre. Those naming these students who graduated: Raymond Yip Choi and Sylvana McDonald. Thank you very much. I referenced Sylvana McDonald and also Chair Jason Jackson. Would you rise, please, and be recognized? Those are our group of leaders and officiants at today's ceremony. Thank you very much. I would like to add a particular thank you to our valedictorian, Jacob Gregory. Those moments in the hot tub, all of that thinking about what you wanted to say, that all paid off. Well said, Jacob. Thank you very much. Scattered throughout the auditorium, our staff who represent all of the support staff who work on behalf of students from the day that they arrive at the college till the day that they graduate. How about a great big round of thanks and applause for our support staff? Well done, everybody. Thank you. And finally, I'm going to reference our faculty who are assembled here on the stage, who represent those who've been working with our students in the classroom and outside the classroom throughout their studies. Faculty, would you stand to be recognized by this graduating class? Thank you very much. We will indeed close in a couple of minutes, but we have a treat for you. If you look at the back of your program, you see a song entitled Let the Deed Show. It tells the story of Sir Sandford Fleming, and an extraordinary tune and with exceptional lyrics. Danny Bronson has been waiting patiently in the background here. He's just ready to strum and get going. The treat is this is a remarkable tribute to a remarkable man. After we finish Let the Deed Show, I'm going to ask you to stay in your places while the platform party recedes. And of course, you are most welcome to join us at the reception back in the main academic building. So if you can clap along, tap along, sing along, whatever, you're welcome to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can, on your feet, please, for Danny Bronson and Let the Deed Show.
A dream was born across the waves from the Langton of Kirkcaldy. A sturdy lad of 18 ere the brilliant set to sea. With a sextant and a compass and a great determination, he would change the face of Canada and shape our history. Let the Deed Show, let the Deed Show, strengthen our hearts as onward we go. Courage and truth our banner before, shine as a beacon, let the Deed Show. A pioneering spirit, a man of true conviction, he crossed the Dominion sea to sea and touched the land he loved. There's no greater satisfaction than to know he did his duty with a vast imagination and a will to rise above. Let the Deed Show, let the Deed Show, strengthen our hearts as onward we go. Courage and truth our banner before, shine as a beacon, let the Deed Show. Man of steel, the railroads built to span the growing country. The world he set to standard time, a universal theme. His love for Canada he showed by striving for her future. Sir Sanford Fleming challenged life and lived to see his dream. Let the Deed Show, let the Deed Show, strengthen our hearts as onward we go. Courage and truth our banner before, shine as a beacon, let the Deed Show. And now it is our legacy to follow in his footsteps. So dare to dream and dare to do, 'tis the challenge for us all. The future built with minds and hearts by those who've gone before us will waken us and those to come. These words the world shall know. Let the Deed Show, let the Deed Show, strengthen our hearts as onward we go. Courage and truth our banner before, shine as a beacon, let the Deed Show, let the Deed Show, let the Deed Show, strengthen our hearts as onward we go. Courage and truth our banner before, so shine as a beacon, let the Deed Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Bronson, thanks so much for our rousing rendition there, Danny. And with those stirring sounds and words, it is my pleasant and official responsibility to declare this 2018 Convocation closed. Thank you very much.
My mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be